Today on Chef Andy, we're making gnocchi. Yes, it's true, we're making gnocchi, but before we get into the recipe, we need to get in how do you pronounce gnocchi. It's not gnocchi, it's not gnocchi, it's not gnocchi, it's gnocchi. Gnocchi. Now, gnocchi are a difficult thing, my friends. They need to be soft and fluffy like you're just about to take a nap on a beautiful pillow. I've never ordered these in a restaurant because they always buy them pre-made, not fresh. They should be nice and fluffy and beautiful. So I'm gonna teach you how to make beautiful gnocchi. But before we do that, if you have not gnocchied that subscribe button, make sure to do so. Join our food movement here on Chef Andy. We post videos every day. It's beautiful, it's a bella roba. Okay, let's start doing this. Okay, so first thing we're gonna start out with is the potato. This is the base of everything. This is just your Idaho potato. It's a beautiful one. Thank you, Idaho. Now, the key to a great gnocchi is when the moisture is out. You get the moisture out of the potato. So some of the best gnocchis come from the nonnas, the grandmas in Italy, because they buy the potatoes, they put them underneath their sink, they've dried up, so then the nonnas decide, hey, I'm gonna make gnocchi out of old potatoes, okay? These ones aren't old, so we're gonna trick the potato in making it think that it's an old potato by extracting that moisture. First thing, we're gonna take our skewer, we're gonna pop in 8 holes on one side and 8 on the other, okay? And we're gonna start out with 4 potatoes. 4 potatoes is 4 portions. So we have our holes punched into these potatoes. Now I'm gonna go put them in the microwave. Now the microwave, it's gonna extract some of that moisture that's built up in these potatoes. So I'm gonna put these guys in here. I'm gonna turn on to 10 minutes, and that's gonna suck out the moisture inside the potatoes. Now, while that's going, we got 10 minutes, we're gonna start making our sauce. So I'm gonna take some palmy or strained tomatoes. I love this palmy stuff. I'm gonna take a carton of strained tomatoes. This is 750 grams. Now I'm gonna take a red onion. I'm gonna cut it in half. We're gonna take off the skin here, and I'm just gonna put it right inside those strained tomatoes. Now, instead of chopping it up, because we don't want chunks of onion in our sauce, I'm just gonna let it sit and simmer in our strained tomatoes. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna take on the flavor of the onion. It's gonna take all that flavor from the onion and extract it into the sauce. So we're gonna go put this on the stove on medium. In fact, I'm gonna take some chili pepper flakes, spice it up a little bit, sprinkle those in just to give it a nice little kick. All right, so we've got our sauce cooking, we've got our potatoes in the microwave. Now I'm gonna get a pot, fill it up so we can get that boiling to cook our gnocchis in. Potatoes are done. They're looking hot. Woo, woo, woo. That's probably where they got the term hot potato. So I'm gonna take my hot potatoes and I'm gonna place them on this cookie sheet. Ooh, you can look on this. Here, come in close here. You can see some of that moisture exited those holes that we did right there. See that moisture? And I've preheated my oven to 400, and I'm gonna throw them in there, and we're gonna leave those potatoes in for 20 minutos. So we'll see you in 20 minutos. 20 minuti, 20 minutes is up. Let's take out these beautiful potatoes. Come on down. Wow, look at these beauties. They look amazing. Now, when you know a potato is done, you can take the potato, take your skewer, ow, and it should go all the way through with ease. See, look at that, boom, just popping. They're all done. Okay, now what we gotta do is take off the skin because we're not gonna use any of the skin. So I have like this heat glove. This thing helps so you don't burn your hands, you can still hold the potato. All right, so I'm just gonna take the potato, I'm gonna take the back of my knife here, and I'm just gonna scrape off that skin. The skin is just peeling right off, and you can already see the steam is rolling off this potato, and that steam, that's moisture, and we want to get rid of that. So just keep peeling until all 4 potatoes are peeled. Potatoes are peeled. Now here's the trick. We're gonna take this ricer here and we're gonna push those potatoes right through it. So we're gonna open this up, take half a potato, pop it in the ricer, and we're gonna squeeze this beautiful potato out. And this is an extra step that a lot of people don't do, but it's my trick to getting out moisture. And you can see that steam just rolling off. I'm gonna spread this out over my cookie sheet. All right, potatoes are all squeezed out. The moisture is still coming off of these. So we're gonna wait about 5 to 7 minutes, and then we're gonna go to our next step. All right, the steam has released. Now we're gonna measure out 16 ounces of our potatoes. And it really helps if you got a scale. This is almost kind of like baking, not necessarily cooking. Put our bowl right on there and throw in 16 ounces of our potatoes. All right, we have our 16 ounces of our beautiful potatoes. Obviously you can see we have plenty of them. I think those Idaho potatoes are pretty massive. So, you know, maybe 2 or 3 potatoes, but 16 ounces. If you wanted to double it, it'd be 32. All right, now it's time for our eggs. So I got our farm fresh eggs here. I'm just gonna take one of these guys. These come straight from the farm here in Seattle. I'm gonna crack that in a nice little cup, get it all nice and broken up. And I'm gonna mix it right into these potatoes. I'll get in there with my hands. We got our potatoes, we got our eggs. Now we need some flour. Okay, so we're gonna throw that on the scale, zero it out. We're just gonna use an all-purpose flour. Gonna take some nice scoops, and we're looking for 4 ounces. Okay, now I'm gonna take my 4 ounces, and I'm just gonna put in just a tiny bit at a time. And we're gonna mix the flour in, and while we're mixing it, we're gonna add more. Look at this, so we're just gonna mix it right in with your hands. This is a lot of fun. So just add your flour, mix it in, add your flour, mix it. Perfect, we've got our beautiful gnocchi dough. Now, how do you know that it's done? Well, it's smooth, and your hands, they're not gonna stick to the dough. So I'm gonna roll this up, I'm gonna put it aside, I'm gonna clean this up, and then we'll start rolling our gnocchi. Now it's time for my favorite part. We're gonna start rolling out the gnocchi. So I have this tool right here which has these little grooves. What that does is it's gonna cut grooves into the gnocchi, which is gonna make the sauce stick to it. But if you don't have one of these wooden things, you can use just a simple fork. So we're gonna cut off a nice piece of our gnocchi flour. Now you take your hands like this and just start rolling the gnocchi. Okay, we got it all lined up. Now I'm just gonna take this little knife here and I'm just gonna do about a 1/2 inch. We want these just to be nice little pillows. We got our flour on here so they're not gonna stick. I'm just gonna take my thumb and the gnocchi. I'm just gonna push down, not too hard, and boom. You got your gnocchi. I got a cookie sheet and some paper towels, and I'm just gonna put them right on there, directly on there, because I don't want to touch these gnocchis after I've rolled them. You know what makes really good gnocchi is my dad. He learned it from my Nonna, enhanced it, made it even better, and this is passed down from my Nonna now to you guys. So tag me in your pictures when you make these beautiful gnocchi. All right, our gnocchi are all rolled out. Man, look at these. These are beautiful. Here, come check them out. Check them out. Look at these beautiful gnocchi. Capito, baby, it looks so nice. Okay, so before we cook these, we gotta make sure our sauce is tasting really good. It's looking beautiful. These onions have given their life to us. All those beautiful flavors are transferred into that sauce. Okay, now I'm gonna transfer some heavy whipping cream. We got those chili flakes that we put in earlier, the cream, the tomato. Super simple, really easy. Look at that rosa sauce. It's got that nice pink color. Incredible, increíble. Our water is going right now. It is at a boil. So now I'm gonna take my gnocchi and I'm just gonna drop these guys in, okay? Now why I like to have these paper towels is because you literally just pick them up from the side and then you just dump them right in. Now these are only gonna take about a minute to cook, and you're gonna know that the gnocchi are finished when they start to float to the top of the water. Ooh, ooh, whoa, come in, come check this out. This is awesome. Oh, it's emotional. Look at them, they're growing up. They're growing up to be great gnocchi. Well, I'm gonna take these guys out. Look at that, fresco. We're gonna take our rosa sauce and gnocchi. Never tasted better. Now with gnocchi, you can make any type of sauce. There's many different types of gnocchi. I like this rosa sauce. It's just super easy to make and it tastes amazing. Here, I'm gonna mix this around. My Nonna, she'd be proud, I know. And my dad. We're almost done, but I need to finish it off with some fresh basilico. So we're gonna just pick these leaves right off. A tricked nice strips We're just gonna fold up the leaves and then we're gonna roll them up into a nice little roll. And then I'm gonna take my knife and I'm gonna start chopping them. So I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna sprinkle it right over top, mix in that fresh basil, and then sprinkle that right on top for the looks. Wow, doesn't this look incredible? Look at that. I'm telling you guys, these gnocchi, if you follow the recipe, it doesn't get better than this. Okay, I gotta try it, just to prove it. 3 gnocchi, 1 fork, that's the dream bite right there. The prophecy is true. The gnocchi just slide right down your throat. Nonna would be proud. Well, there you go. My Nonna's homemade gnocchis. It doesn't get better than this. If you want more beautiful recipes, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Turn on those post notifications so you can get updated when we pop those out on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time in the kitchen. Ciao, buddy.